Who in the world is Fidel Castro? Well, Fidel Castro was a Cuban revolutionary communist leader and prime minister who served as the leader of Cuba from 1959 to 2008. Born in 1926 in rural Cuba, Castro was educated in law and became a prominent political figure in the 1950s. In 1953, he led an unsuccessful attack on the Moncada barracks, a military stronghold in Cuba, and was captured and sentenced to 15 years in prison. Castro's time in prison was spent reading and writing, and he used the opportunity to cultivate his revolutionary ideas. After gaining amnesty in 1955, Castro went into exile in Mexico and formed a rebel army. In 1959, Castro's forces successfully overthrew the Cuban government, and Castro assumed control of the country. As leader of Cuba, Castro promoted a socialist agenda and developed close ties with the Soviet Union, while also maintaining strong relationships with other communist countries. He nationalized the economy and suppressed political opposition, but also made improvements in healthcare and education. Castro's regime was marked by economic hardship, but he also gained international recognition for his support of liberation movements in Africa. Castro's legacy is complex and controversial. His economic policies were largely unsuccessful, but his political control of Cuba lasted for nearly 5 decades, despite numerous attempts by the US to overthrow him. His legacy also includes his support of liberation movements in Africa and Latin America, as well as his promotion of internationalism. While his rule was marked by authoritarianism and human rights abuses, he also provided Cuba with a stable government and a sense of national pride.